foraging adventures of Kena. I don't know if it's actually a strong smell or whether it's seeming like it's really mild because I just hate spicy food. Oh, that's nasty. Oh shit. I need a tissue. Look at the sunset, it's beautiful.
My hair looks
Everything is burning.
It's this weird thing where the majority of the band, 4 out of 5 of us are Indian, we're born and raised in India. Yet we still have some fans asking, when are you guys coming to India next? Or even when we're there, some people have asked, how do you like India? But we're an Indian band, so that's always a little odd. And even when we announce an India tour, it's like, we always have to say we're coming back to India, and that's such a weird thing to say for a band that's a majority Indian.
There's definitely, like, they seem to have a sense of pride, for sure. A couple people have literally told me at shows, like, I'm really proud that Skyharbor is mostly an Indian band. They're saying that to me, which is a little weird, but that's okay. I'm one of the guys, I guess, now.
I thought you were saying bionic mom. I was like, bionic mom? Yeah, that's what it's bionic mom.
At the same time, you know, there is the fact that we tour internationally and we're not just an Indian band, we're just a band on the world stage. And so yeah, there is definitely a different kind of energy at the shows. You know, people don't take the shows for granted because they don't assume we're going to come and play every year. It was a really good first show. It was sick. It was my first time playing the Red Bull tour bus. It was definitely better than I was expecting.
The Red Bull tour bus show was pretty unusual. I'm like deathly afraid of heights, so just getting onto the bus like terrified me. It was weird. I take off my glasses, by the way, when I perform, so everything's a blur to me. I couldn't make out anything, so it's like I was singing up in a tree. I don't think I moved at all the whole time. I was just frozen in fear.
We reached out to everyone we knew, basically, within the industry. And I reached out to Forrester, who had mixed Guiding Lights and who, of course, has produced the new album. If he knew anyone, because, I mean, we were all huge fans of Carnival and the whole Australian sound. So I was like, if there's anyone in your neck of the woods, considering location is no barrier anyway, if you know anyone, you know, can you just put them in touch? And he said, no, there's no one in Australia that I can think of, but I know this one American guy.
I don't know if I've ever told this. So I literally have like your name as an example of what I thought the coolest band name was. Before I even contacted me or anything. I just heard your name and it was in my phone for like a year, and I was like, this is, and I told everyone who listened, I was like, this is the band name you gotta have, you guys. And I was like, forever. Yeah.
So we went to his YouTube channel, checked out his covers, and we were like, that's our guy right there. That's the guy right there. And I messaged him asking, you know, if he would potentially be interested, and literally I think it was within minutes or even like maybe just like a couple of hours that he responded back saying, yeah, I'm keen. I would love to do it. What's the next step? So we said, okay, you know, here's these 2 songs. Can you cover them and, you know, send them back? He sends it back in like 24 hours and he's nailed it.
I guess there was quite a bit of culture shock when Eric came to India first, because he had only otherwise been to like Paris and London and the US, I mean the Europe tour that we did, so all those cities. He really enjoys the food, so that's a good thing from India.
Wow, the steez amazing.
He actually didn't get sick even, I mean like stomach sick, even once, especially on this tour.
Yeah, he's the garçon. Garçon.
I made him eat like everywhere.
Just getting there with the bare hands.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't get away from that.
He's probably freshly washed. If I get typhoid, it's your fault. It's good.
Aditya and I stopped in some small town and had like some weird desserts. Some little kid gave me like some Cinnabon looking thing, but it didn't taste like a Cinnabon. That's for sure.
It's like some seriously questionable places for a white man. Some seriously questionable places for a Caucasian man.
Back in 2012, when we all first started playing live together, people would always ask, wait, how does this work? Like, you guys all live in different places. How do you collaborate or do anything? We just explain, you know, with the internet, we have a WhatsApp group and we're always in contact with each other. We have a shared Dropbox folder where we share ideas, and for touring, we just fly in a week before a show in the first city and we rehearse there. Sometimes we don't rehearse at all, but, you know, we've made it work.
You guys have to check out this message that I got from Keshav yesterday. Please check if my iPhone charger is still in your room.
It's in my
In the room where you plugged in.
It's in my house.
I left feeling so disoriented. My Apple Watch charger is also probably in your room. Bring that too if possible. Fuck. Also, if you can somehow find space for my shoes. I think I left a few clean underwears as well. And then at the bottom, shit, I'm such a loser. Keshav's he's my baby, but he's also my dad.